Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. Today in this video, we are going to integrate two software applications, WooCommerce and Mailchimp. So the use case here is that whenever there is a new order in WooCommerce, we'll verify the email address and then we want to add them as subscribers in Mailchimp. First, let us know what these two software applications are all about. So WooCommerce is a software application where you can set up your online store, whereas Mailchimp is an email marketing software. Although WooCommerce and Mailchimp have some native integration between them, but this integration has certain limitations, and that is why we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an integration software which will help us to transfer data from WooCommerce to Mailchimp. The best part here is you don't require any knowledge of coding. So let me show you this on my screen.
Okay, so here I am at Google and now I will go to this URL section over here and I'm going to type pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly and now I will hover over this product section over here and I'm going to click on connect. Okay, so now we are going to sign into our account. So I'm going to click on sign in. Okay, so now because I have already signed into my account, that is why I am here. You can also sign up for free and create your free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing. You can try out this integration in Pabbly Connect absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box below the video. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll down and here at Connect, I am going to click on Access Now. Okay, so now here we are going to create a new workflow. So I'm going to create a workflow now. Okay, so now I'm going to give a name to this workflow and I'm going to name it as WooCommerce to Mailchimp. Okay, now I'm going to create it. Okay, so now in this workflow, we are going to integrate WooCommerce with Mailchimp using Pabbly Connect. So first I will integrate WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect and then I will integrate Mailchimp with Pabbly Connect. So here in choose app first, I am going to choose WooCommerce. Okay, so now in trigger event according to our workflow, whenever a new order is created in WooCommerce will be our trigger event over here. So new order created will be our trigger event over here. So now you might have seen that we have various other trigger events available. You can select whichever option you want according to your choice. And if you don't get the trigger event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. Okay, so now you might have a question in your mind that what is this term called trigger? So let me explain you that automation runs on the concept of triggers and actions. It is all about when something happens, do this. For example, when a sale happens, send an email. In our case, when new order is created in WooCommerce will be our trigger method over here. Okay, so now when you come down here, you can see this term called webhook URL. So now after choosing the app and choosing the trigger event, what we do is we copy this webhook URL from here and we go and paste it inside the trigger software application, which is WooCommerce in our case. So now you might have a question in your mind that what is this term called webhook URL? Let me tell you that webhook is an essential way to get data from an external software at Pabbly's end. So this webhook helps you to build a connection between the trigger software application and Pabbly Connect. So now here you can read the instructions carefully and you can just follow them. So now I'm going to copy this webhook URL from here and I'll go to my WooCommerce account. So I've already opened my WooCommerce account over here and now I'm going to click on settings. Okay, and here you can see this advanced written over here. So I'm going to click on advanced and here you can see webhooks. And now I will add webhook. Okay, so I'm going to name this webhook as WooCommerce integration. Okay, status I'm going to keep it as active and topic is going to be order created. Delivery URL. So here you have to paste the webhook URL that you got from Pabbly Connect. So I'll just paste it over here and now I'm going to save the webhook. I'll just save it again. Okay, so we have successfully installed the webhook inside WooCommerce. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and now I'm going to click on capture webhook response. So now it is waiting for webhook response. That means it is time to go and create a new order in WooCommerce. So I've already opened this page over here of OnePlus phone. So we are going to buy a OnePlus phone over here. I'll just add it to cart. Okay, I am going to proceed to checkout. Okay, so I have the name over here. I'll just let it be the same. Okay, address and everything is fine. Okay, I'll just change the email over here. Okay, and now I'll come down and I'm going to place the order. Okay, so our order has been received. So we have successfully placed an order for our customer Ashton Kutcher. You can see 15,000 was the amount. So now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so Pabbly Connect has already captured our webhook response. You can see if we go down, we can see the customer's detail as well. Okay, so now I'm going to just save it. Okay, so now here we have successfully finished our first step integration, that is integration of Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce. Now we are going to begin with our second step integration, where we are going to integrate Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect. But before going there, according to our workflow, we want to automatically verify every WooCommerce order email address, and then we want to add it as Mailchimp subscriber. So first what we have to do is we have to verify the email address that is coming from WooCommerce order. Here you can see the email address is ashtonkutcher@pabbly.com. So we have to verify this email address. So we are going to add an action step over here to verify the email address. So here I am going to choose email list verify, this one. Now in action event, I am going to select single email verify because we want to verify this single email. Now I'm going to click on connect with email list verify. Okay, create new or select existing credentials. If you have an existing credential like this, you can just go ahead with them. But here I am going to select new credentials. Enter your API key, log into your email list verify account and click API menu and generate new API key. Okay, so I'll go to email list verify. So I've already opened it over here. Now I'm going to click on API and I'm going to generate a new API. I'll name it as WooCommerce integration with Mailchimp. Create. Okay, so here you can see the API key. So I'm going to copy this API key from here and I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so now this API key is going to help us to build a connection between email list verify and Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to save it. Okay, so now here email is required. So we have to put the email that we want to verify that has come from WooCommerce order. So email is here. Save and send test request. Okay, so we have verified the email over here and the response has come as okay for all. So I'll just save it. Okay, so now we have verified the email address. Now our next step is to put a filter. That means whenever an email gets verified, then we'll create a subscriber in Mailchimp. And when the email will not get verified, it won't be created as a subscriber in Mailchimp. That is why I am going to add a filter over here. Okay, I'll choose filter. Okay, so here I'm going to map this response, that is okay for all. So I'll just map it. This one. That means whenever an email gets verified and this response comes, that is okay for all, only then this workflow will be continued. That means only then our subscriber will be added in Mailchimp. Okay, so response okay for all equal to okay for all. Okay, so now I'm going to save and send test request. So here you can see status is success because here the condition is true. Because we have got okay for all and that is equal to okay for all. That is why now the email will be added in Mailchimp as subscriber. So now let's begin with our last step. Okay, I am going to choose Mailchimp over here. And in action event, I am going to select add new member because adding new subscriber is our action event. Connect with Mailchimp. Create new or select existing credentials. If you have any existing credential like this, you can click on them and you can go ahead. But here I'll go with new credentials. So token, in order to find your token, you can find the above key by login on your Mailchimp account, extras, API keys. So I've already opened my Mailchimp account over here and I'll just go to my account. extras and API keys. Okay, so here is our API key. I'll just copy it, go back to Pabbly Connect and I'll paste it. Data center, that is our subdomain. If you go back to MailChimp, here in URL, you can see the subdomain, that is US2. I'll paste it. So now this API key and the subdomain are going to help us to build a connection between MailChimp and Pabbly Connect. I'm going to save it. Okay. Choose audience list. Now you might have created some list already in your MailChimp account, and if you haven't created it, you can easily create it. I'll go back to MailChimp, audience, manage audience, view audiences. So here you can see I only have this one list called Pabbly. Now because my account is not upgraded, I don't have an option of creating new audience list over here, but you can easily create it in your account. Okay, so now I'll let it be Pabbly itself, first name, Ashton, last name. Let us put the email address. Okay, subscribe, tags. If you want, you can add tags. If I go to my tags over here, you can see I have these 3 tags over here. So if you want, you can also create a tag and add it. Now I want that my subscribers should have a tag of WooCommerce orders. So I'm going to write this one. So remember, when you have to write the tags, you have to put it in double quotes. So I'm going to put it in double quotes. WooCommerce orders. And save and send test request. Okay, so we have got our API response. That means we have successfully finished our integration and our integration is working fine. I'll just save this. Okay, so now let's go to MailChimp and see if a new subscriber is added there or not. So I'll go to MailChimp, all contacts. Okay, so you can see ashtonkacher@pabbly.com is over here because the email was verified. Because according to our workflow, only the email address that gets verified will be added as subscriber. And if any email is not verified, then it won't be added as a subscriber in MailChimp. So we have successfully finished this integration. You can see tag is also here and the status is subscribed. So now I'm going to show you this process again with one more example so that you can understand how this integration takes place in real time. So I am going to make an order again. Okay, here. I'm going to buy a Canon DSLR camera. I'll add it to cart. Proceed to checkout. Okay, I'll change the name this time. 𝗪𝗵𝘆. Company, I'll put Hero. Okay. I'll let the address be same. I'll change the phone number. And I'll change the email address. Okay, now I'm going to place order. Okay, so we have successfully placed an order for Louis and we have bought a Canon DSLR camera. Now let's go to MailChimp and see if this email is verified and added as a subscriber in MailChimp or not. So I'll go to MailChimp. I'll refresh this page. Okay, so 𝙃𝙖𝙀𝗍@pabbly.com was verified and then added as a subscriber in MailChimp. So here our integration is working fine. I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'll explain you what has happened in our example. Okay, so in our example, what has happened is first the information came from WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect and then from Pabbly Connect the information went to MailChimp. And in our workflow, what we did was first we created a trigger event over here where we created a new order. And after that, because we wanted to verify the email address, we added an action step over here where we can verify the email address. And after this, we added a filter so that we can make sure that only if the email gets verified, then only it will be added as a subscriber in MailChimp or else it won't be added. And last step, that is action step, what we did is we used MailChimp and we added new member. So we have successfully finished our integration here using Pabbly Connect.
Not just these two software applications, but you can integrate any software application using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. For more, you can also visit our website at www.pabbly.com. Thank you.